It's not good at all, and in fact she pulled me aside and said, look, if you work on your reading, you could make your entire career off this. I'm like, come on. You know, I was also 20, so I didn't really want to hear that kind of stuff. And a week or so later, I got an audition for something, and I went and read it. And then I, left, and then I got a call from my agent, and they said, congratulations, you got booked. I'm like, great, what did I get booked on? I said, Sailor Moon. I'm like, awesome, what's Sailor Moon? Because I didn't even know what I was reading for. Like, I didn't actually see any of the Tuxedo Mask stuff or anything. They just gave me a paragraph to read. And so I went, like, from 0 to 60. I went from having I had acting, experience before, but definitely not behind the mic like this. And I did Tuxedo Mask. Then a week after that, I was also cast as the voice of Flash Gordon. And so at one time, as Tuxedo Mask was being recorded, I was playing Flash Gordon as well. It was a really incredible experience because I got so much experience so quickly that it carried me through. And once you have a few series or a few episodes under your belt, you get used to it. I still think I still need to work on my reading, and I think if you want to get into this business, you have to really attack it at all sides and definitely know your weaknesses. Reading was mine, but it's not. Having done these things, it's funny. We've done a lot of these things throughout the last few years, and I learned a lot from Linda. And something that I have to remember for myself personally, because you never stop learning, is I'm sometimes so worried about what the voice sounds like or what voice I'm supposed to be doing that I forget that it's just you have to play that character. Like, don't worry so much about the actual mechanics of a voice. Like, when people say, "Oh, I could do voices," hear this voice, you have to be able to act that voice though. And it's really true. And it's funny, I've been booking a lot more because of her. So, thanks, Lindy.
I feel like you owe me money.
Wait, can we erase that tape? Is there a way to rewind any of this? No, probably not.
Not if somebody's got it on video.
That's right.
YouTube, here it comes.
Hi, as Sailor Moon and Tuxedo Mask, how did you feel for their characters when they found out that Rini was their daughter?
Oh my goodness.
Rocket scientists, eh? Well, that's a good question. Because I guess we kind of always knew, right? Like, we knew, sort of. Let's just get this out here. See, here's the thing. When we're doing the show, we actually didn't have a clue what was going on most of the time because we didn't get the scripts. So we would be like, what? Like with Amara and Michelle, with why am I blanking right now? Neptune and Uranus. They get up on there and they look like they're in love. And we're told they're cousins. Oh, there's little hearts, and their little faces go together. And I'm like, what's going on here? They're cousins, Linda. They're cousins. I'm like, I don't remember looking at my cousin like that. That's weird. And then we find out, oh no, they're actually lesbians, but in North America they couldn't do this. And it's like, oh, I am like the slowest kid on the block when it comes to this kind of stuff. In fact, about a year ago, I was at a convention, and I said to someone who was all dressed up, I said, oh, you look so good. You got the meatball. No, I didn't say you got the hair looks so good. And she goes, oh, it was really hard to get the meatballs just right. And I went, meatball. Meatball head. Oh, no idea. I had no idea that's why she was called Meatball Head. I just thought it was just a term of endearment.
Wait, what?
Well,
I'm an idiot.
If you think about it too, Tuxedo Mask is just a summary of what he's wearing.
Yeah,
That's true.
But it was
Really
very
easy.
weird. It was very weird because there she was. There was Rini being Rini, the irritating little sister, and suddenly she's not the sister and she's your daughter, and it's like, I'm confused. I don't know how to do this.
I thought it was kind of cool for me. I was like, cool, I'm a dad.
With a daughter who's got a crush on you.
Yeah, that was weird. It was weird.
Yeah.
We were just friends. Well, he was weird anyways. I mean, come on. He was dating a high school girl. I'm in college. Oh, dear.
It was very weird. It's weird.
Very strange.
We're fine now.
I think some things certainly were lost in translation. But also, I think it's also what made the show kind of unique in some ways. I thought the grandpa was a little creepy. But
Yeah. Yeah, that was Ray's grandpa, wasn't it?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. One right in the middle. How are you going to do that one, Quentin? Come on. That's
Okay, maybe the whole lineup thing should have been a good idea.
See?
No, you just get a Fitbit. You'll be tracking all your steps. It'll be awesome.
I'm at like 300,000 today.
First of all, I want to say thank you to both of you for our generation. You gave us so much just to, my question to both of you, as American voice actors, how did it feel to be, told that you're going to be doing Sailor Moon, an anime, and it never been done in America before? Besides, like, I think you guys and like Dragon Ball were the first two, and I mean that we grew up with that. So how did it feel like you were like, anime? What's that? What is this? How did you guys feel as actors?
Well, it's funny because I grew up with Fred Flintstone and the Jetsons, and that was the animation that I knew and got. So I remember the first time when I saw Sailor Moon and seeing the way, the tears would come out of her face and the mouth that would be like that big and going, what the hell is this? This is weird. This is weird. But then as the show went on, loving it. Like falling in love with it and going, like when her eyes would become pinpricks, it was like, oh my gosh. Oh, this is gonna be good. I loved that so much. So it gave us so much to play with. I don't even know if I'm answering the question right now. I'm just talking right now.
I mean, for us, again, we really knew so little of this thing, and we, it wasn't really even told to us. I mean, we knew it was anime, that they would say that to us, but at that time, anime to us.
I don't even think they did, though. Did they say anime back then?
I only knew it just because I had, right as Tuxedo Mask was being recorded, I was brought to my very first convention in San Jose, California. And it was an anime thing, and so that's about the only way I knew anything anime. I was like, oh my god, you're anime. So I had to learn really quickly what it was, and that there was like a billion other animes, truly, that we just didn't have over here yet, right? And that's also, through the years, we've learned that there's so much material that has just not been translated yet. So I knew it, but only just because of that one convention that was kind of like shoved down my throat. I had to learn it fast, and But even after we had recorded a few seasons, I don't think we really realized what we were a part of, really. Because you mentioned the DBZ thing, like the Sailor Moon, Dragon Ball Z, it all came in at the same time, and it was groundbreaking in a way in American television. And so for us, it was, I think it's luck. It was good timing.
But also, as voice actors, you don't get to meet you never see the reactions from people. People don't know who the hell you are. I can walk through there and people, like I do, I'll go to these conventions as a guest, as Linda Valentine, Sailor Moon, and I'll see someone dressed as Sailor Moon, and I'll go, I really like your costume. And they'll be like, oh, thank you. And then every now and then I'll go,